there, welcome to today's video. If you are new here, hello. My name is Kay. I'm a professional home organizer and soprano here in the Boston area, and I'm here to inspire you to live a more organized life. So today we are cleaning out my office closet, and I want to challenge you to do the same thing if you are struggling with any closet in your house. This is the official Clean Out Your Closet Challenge. I want to take you through the steps that help me and I help my clients organize their spaces, declutter, and live with less so that they don't have as much to worry about. If you like home organizing videos, smash subscribe. And if you want to do this challenge with other people, I am hosting a Clean Out Your Closet Challenge over on Vibely. Vibely is an awesome community app full of positive energy where you can get real support from actual people doing the same thing that you are. We are not the quantity police over in our community. And there's live chats so I can help you individually with your individual space. So I'm going to put a link for Vibely down below. Check it out and you can clean out your closet as well. So I've already started because there was someone blowing leaves outside. I couldn't really talk, but I will voice over through what I've been doing so far. And let's continue where I left off after that. Okay, let's do it. So here is my office closet. Now this is the place where I store most of my work supplies. That means documents, electronic stuff, mostly electronic stuff, and my dresses and shoes. This is the only place they really fit. So I know I had a lot of stuff in here that I just wasn't using, that I was moving from house to house and just needed to get either recycled, chucked, or donated. So I was opening drawers. You can see some drawers aren't even filled. So don't feel bad about decluttering if the space isn't completely full. You still might even need to get rid of some stuff. It also has an alpha door and wall rack, which I absolutely adore. It is so helpful, but it's also needing to be decluttered. So the space isn't messy. It's just got some stuff in it that I'm definitely not using, and I'm getting ready to start. And the first thing I'm gonna do is move my philodendron burl marks out of the way. She is, I just repotted her, and I grabbed my favorite coffee beverage. Gotta need that for motivation. And Clover came in, and he's a good motivator as well. I'll give him a good hug, and we're ready to get started. Okay, the first thing I needed to do when I was decluttering is just kind of figure out what I wanted the space to be like. And I kind of was happy with the way that it was already designed. And I grabbed a stepladder and some containers. These are containers. They are. Watch. Yes, they're containers. Yes. So satisfying. Anyway, I also grabbed a trash bag because you never know if something's like broken or, just not in good shape. You just want to check it. Okay. First to go, the Diva light. This was really painful. I paid a lot of money for this, but I just don't use it. It was when I had a beauty channel. We don't talk about those days, but I don't use that light anymore. So I just use regular softbox lights, and I'm going to sell it to another creator who will love it and use it. And this pencil holder, I haven't used this in years. I was using it for a brush organizer back when I was doing makeup. Well, I still do makeup, but back when I was like having a lot more makeup, and I've downsized, and the brush holder sadly has to go, even though it's very cute. The other thing that has to go is my Nikon D60. My dad brought me this years and years ago, and I just don't use it anymore. And it's really hard because I love my dad, but you got to try hard not to be too overly sentimental when it comes to decluttering. My dad, still around, great guy. The Nikon D60 is not him. It's just something he bought me, So items are not people. And sometimes it's really hard to remember that items are not people. It's okay to keep a couple of things that are, representative of your relationship with the person. And I have a couple of things that my dad gave me that are a lot more special than that Nikon, even though I have a lot of memories with that Nikon because I took a lot of really cool pictures with it. It's just cameras kind of age out, and that camera is from like 2007 or something. So it needs to go to somebody else who's going to use it and take lots of really cool pictures. Anyway, as you can see, I am doing a good job kind of looking through everything and deciding whether or not I need it. Oh, if you find any kind of old credit cards or anything that has personal identifying information, you need to cut it up or shred it. Cut it up or shred it. Don't just toss it into the trash because somebody could use it for nefarious purposes. And now let's catch up with real-time Kay. There's somebody blowing leaves outside. I'm so sorry that you can hear that. They have been doing that for the past hour, and I have to film, so I'm sorry that that's in the background, but I'm going to declutter my two sort of least favorite areas. These are like sentimental items, and well, some of them aren't really sentimental, but like stuff I didn't know what to do with, and some electronic items because I love electronic items and I get attached to them. So first thing I'm gonna declutter, I think, is this is hard for me. I mean, not this cord cover, because I want this cord cover for something else, but is my old capture card that I used for my gaming channel at first. This is the Elgato HD60S, and I don't use this anymore. And I'm just gonna pass it on to somebody who would really use this and want it. And just make sure that, you know, it has the right cords. It's got the connection cords. I guess it's missing the power cord. Oh, they just need an HDMI cable. So this is the power cord. So I'm gonna offer this up on Facebook Marketplace, and somebody's gonna have a really good time with this. So I'm sad to let it go, but sadly it doesn't really work for me anymore. And I have a brand new capture card that works perfectly. I've been using for the past year, and it's been great. So I'm not even using this as a backup because it doesn't work with M1 machines anyway. So gotta go. The microphone can stay. I still use that microphone to record with. My guy has been blowing leaves for like the past hour, and he was blowing them into our yard for a little bit, but he's stopped. So, okay, this is AV to HDMI, gotta keep that. This is the HDMI splitter. Do I wanna keep the HDMI port splitter? I don't think I need to. I think I can let this go to somebody who wants it. So I think I'm gonna pass this on. I haven't used the HDMI port splitter in a while. I used it like once, and I won't use it again. What I really wanna do is get rid of this little carrying case because I don't need this in my life anymore. So I'm gonna try to put as many things in the drawer as possible. I might need some drawer organizers to purchase them, but I think that'll be something I can do another time. So I would like to keep this hub and my Sony Walkman. Who remembers these? Who's old enough to remember these? This is my only way to play cassette tapes right now, and I actually do really like it. I still put, I even have a tape in there. I use it to convert things to digital, and that's gotta stay. Precious baby. What are these cables? They say Radio Shack on them, which makes me think they're really old. TDK. It's wrapped and it's still like manufactured. Hi, Clover. Hi. So I think if it's still like wrapped in its manufacturer's sort of wrapping, and this one also, I don't know what it goes to, and it says Radio Shack. Anyway, I'm just gonna pass those along. Oh, this is a mini USB. I don't think, how many of these do I really need? Like, let's be honest. Oh, this goes to the Diva light. Goodbye. Oh, this is to hold onto a phone and then put it, like mount it somewhere. I've never used this. Oops. This is very freeing. I'm like letting go of a lot of tech stuff that I had extra. Let me move these cord control things. What is this one? This is another mini USB. Again, how many do I need? I have one right there. That works just fine. And I have another one somewhere too. So we're gonna let go of that one as well. Boop. This goes with this, so we're keeping that. What is this one? Oh. Well, I guess, how many of those do I need really? Or those cables? I think just one? Just one. Okay, so this cable goes with my microphone, this goes with my microphone, and that goes with my microphone. This is thread seal tape that you use with mics. I don't need this, it's got to go. Ooh. Okay, this is the stand for my Elgato mic. We're gonna keep her because just in case I wanna put it on a stand someday. Right now it's on a shock mount, but you know, when I travel and stuff, I will put it on a stand instead. I have like traveled to my mother's house and streamed and made videos from there, so it could happen again. So we definitely want to keep the stand. I think everything else is good. So this is a lot less stuff. I feel like I definitely have room for this in a drawer somewhere. I don't have to keep it in this little container. So let's take all of these things out. These in here. Hi, Clover. Clover's coming to say hello. We'll take this, I want that. And we will find a new owner for this box. Wow. Goodbye, box. You've served me well. Okay. Oh, there's this box too. All of my like Nintendo stuff was in this box, but now it's not anymore. Maybe I want to do a little redistribution. You know what? No, I don't need this anymore. This can go to someone else who is gonna love it. So let me take the little piece of paper that is in here out of this box. This still has the Container Store tag on it. Super funny. What is this? Oh, Nintendo. Pick slip. This was like when I bought my Nintendo DS. Wow. Nostalgia. Okay, now this stuff, this Nintendo stuff is kind of weird. So I do think I want to hold on to that stuff because I still use that stuff, but I don't need this mouse pad. So the mouse pad's got to go. This priority mail box, I was holding on to this because I thought I was going to mail something, but I'm just going to go ahead and recycle the box because I'm going to give up that pipe dream. Oh, this is my retro box. Okay. So I have all these like cables and stuff for my Nintendo Entertainment System. Oh my gosh, all my old phones. Yikes, big yikes. This was my first one with like USB Lightning. Look how small it is. Look at this one, has a little TARDIS phone case on it. I do need to find out how I can wipe these of my personal information and get them recycled. I even have one of these old like look at these, like wow, Palm Pixie people. How did you even charge this? How did I even charge this? Who remembers the Palm Pixie? Look how small she is. Look how small the screen is. Like everything was on that. Where do you even charge this? Oh, right there. The screen came on. We'll charge her up. I do have to figure out how I can wipe these and get rid of them, but I think it's time to do that. So I'll put that on my to-do list and put it in the box of things to get rid of, because like no one needs this in their life. No one needs all those old phones. My office lights. I found my office lights. I'm definitely gonna hang these up. Yay. The Palm Pixie has come to life. I have my dresses in here because my dresses don't fit in my normal closet. So I think I can make another edit on dresses. Can I? I feel like I can at least get rid of one. So let's go through and look through these. Oh man, here's where it's gonna get sad though. I don't think that this fits me anymore, this Kate Spade black dress, so I think I'm gonna part with this one. I literally wore this one time, so she's gotta go. I love it though, it's cute. I love this dress, it's a little like bodycon dress. It's so hard for me to pull this off nowadays, so I think I'm gonna let it go. Oh, this is real sad. Okay, the rest of these are concert blacks that I think I'm gonna keep around. Okay, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I have tried to get rid of these shoes so many times, but I am so emotionally attached to them because they are absolutely adorable. Do you see these? They're so cute. I love the way that these look, but I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I have worn them, so you can see. These are the most uncomfortable shoes I have ever put on my feet. They hurt so bad, and I've tried everything that I can to make them comfortable, to like make them wearable, and it never works out. My feet hurt so bad wearing these. They hurt mostly in like the toe box area. They look so good on my feet, and I love the idea of these, but they're super, super uncomfortable. So I'm going to say goodbye to them finally. I'm just gonna say a little goodbye. Thank you for being so cute. But no thank you for being incredibly uncomfortable, even if you are cute. I don't have time in my life for cute but uncomfortable. So they finally have to go. This is painful. This is so painful. This is really painful. I have the same thing to say about these particular pair of shoes. I loved, first of all, they're like kind of beat up. I loved these shoes. I loved them. I thought they were the best. It looks like I wore the heck out of these too. They are a half a size too small. Let's start with that. But I loved these. And since they were a half a size too small, they were also uncomfortable, but I know that I rocked these on a number of occasions, and I think it's time to let them go. My cat bit the toe. Here you can see my cat like chewed it a little bit. That's how long I've had these shoes. I haven't had a cat that particular cat that did this sadly passed away in 2008 or 2009. So like that's how long I've been holding on to these shoes. I think it's time for me to finally let these go. They were so cute. Look, adorable. Seychelles, I mean, adorable. But they're 7.5. I wear an 8. If I was able to find an 8, I would have bought them and wore them again, but it's sad. Let me try them on again and just live one last memory before we send them off. Oh my God, these are so small. These are so small. I can't believe I wore these as many times as I did because they're so small. Listen, if these were like a half a size bigger, they'd be perfect. All right, we've done 2 very painful shoe declutters. So painful. Let's see, anyone else? Okay. This is so hard and sucks. Oh wait, well, yeah. I can't do it. Okay, these don't represent who I am today. These represent who I was before. I would never choose these if I was getting dressed because they're so, like, it's just not me anymore. I wore the heck out of these babies. These are like little BB sandals. Look how cute they are. So cute. They have heels on them. I don't dress like this anymore. I much prefer to wear flats out now. If I'm gonna wear heels, they're gonna be big chunky heels. Like, let me show you my favorite pair. I'm keeping some of the Seychelles. If I'm gonna put heels on, they're gonna be like these. They're like nice, comfortable, big chunky heels. And these are super comfortable. Love these, love these. Those, they gotta go. Same with the other pair. Who do I think I am? Look, I wore these. I wore the heck out of these, but like, let's be real. Am I going anywhere dressed? Look at these, they're like pony hair, leopard print, mules, high-heeled mules. Can you just imagine that I'm going somewhere dressed like, no, I'm not. I mean, like a cute little like mini black dress and like these, maybe, you know, you're rocking a look, but like, that's not me anymore. That was me like maybe like 15 years ago. I've probably had these longer than that. That's not me right now. I just, comfort wins. Comfort and cuteness. So these are gonna have to go. Goodbye. Look at the top of these boxes. It's so dusty. Let me grab a duster. I've got my handy dandy microfiber duster here just to do the top of the boxes. I actually think most of the dust on these boxes is like construction dust. I don't think it's like dust from time. I remember I was like doing some drilling and I think the dust fell on these shoes. By the way, I'll show you which ones I'm keeping. They're super cute. Again, if I'm gonna go for a high heel, I'm gonna go for a chunky. These girls, these have been in my life for a while. These are also Seychelles. Check these out. These I love. Comfy, got T-strap. stable. I'm not gonna fall down in these. Nice heel. These are everything. These were my wedding shoes, but I still wear these out sometimes. Look how cute they are. Look at that. Look, they have a little wedge heel on them, but it looks like an actual heel. So cute. And listen, you gotta have one crazy pair. You gotta have one crazy pair. So I have these like snake skin girls. Look at these. Look at her. Like these are everything. Comfy, and they're fun. They're fun. And they have a little zipper in the back. Zipper in the back so you don't have to like undo the straps every time. These are so comfortable and I love them. Again, everything in your closet should be your favorite. So let's get rid of the stuff that's just taking up space. We don't need that. Oh my God, another shoe I absolutely adore. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these. But they're really special. They have like a cute little gray front. They're like gray suede. But like, look at the back. There's a bow. There's a bow. These are so cute. Now, since we have a panini right now, I haven't really been wearing these out, but one day when they let us out again, we're dressing up and we're putting one of these pairs on. And we got old standby pair. I wore the heck out of these. These, I mean, they still look good. They could do with a little polishing, but like these were like, I wore the heck out of these when I was dressing up. Again, panini. At the time that I'm filming this, we're still in a panini and we're staying home. But when we can go out again, they're coming back. Okay, big step as a musician. I think I found all these like black folders with music and stuff in here. I don't use this anymore because I use my iPad to read music and I barely like have sheet music anymore like this. I have a bunch of like written out sheet music I have a bunch of sheet music books that are, you know, on display and but I think that it's time for me to let go of all of these black folders. They're not practical and they're just taking up space. Wow, this is a moment. This is a moment. Okay, I think it's been a little over an hour or maybe even more than that. I will let you know on the screen how long it's been, but I am done decluttering this closet and I am so excited to show you the stuff I'm getting rid of or rehoming or, you know, donating and stuff. Let's take a look. Clover's been asleep in his bed for the whole video. So here's the pile of stuff that is leaving. It feels so good to finally get rid of all this stuff, including the light that's there, not the chair, but the light. And I have so much more room in my closet to do fun stuff. So here's an up close and personal look at the final results. A lot of stuff came out of this door and wall rack. A lot of the stuff I was just not being honest with myself that I was using. So we have emptied a lot of stuff out of there. It looks pretty bare. Some of these are empty, but you know what? That's okay. Empty space is totally okay. It's room for, you know, to store the things you really need. And the drawers are relatively the same because some of these were definitely organized before. That one has my respiratory stuff, like my steamer and stuff. We're gonna have to get drawer organizers for this one. And, oh, that one's fine, that's jewelry. And this one that has all the adapters in it, but that'll be no problem at all. And this one I fit all of my camera equipment and adapter equipment for the computer, and I really like the way that that turned out. And I basically emptied a whole space of things to go. So we've got my retro stuff up at the top there. These files never moved. They just have some equipment in there and also some personal files. And those are my lights. We got rid of a couple of dresses, which was helpful. And we got that container and we got both of those containers off the floor. So now we actually have floor space in this closet. I am thrilled with how this turned out, and I hope that this inspired you to also declutter your space as well. All this stuff is finding another home. I am done with it, especially the long begotten era of the folders for singing. That's a done time. I have one black folder that I use for singing, and that's all I need. It's one of those professional like choral singing folders, so you're done. I hope this video inspired you to also organize your space, clean out your closet. Let me know what the biggest challenge in cleaning out your closet is. I hope you are having a great day and taking care of yourself. Thanks for watching.